Hey guys, how's it going? Emotional Drifter here. Today, I wanted to talk about my experience with dreams. In all honesty, a big-time YouTuber I like talked about his experience with dreams, which, in turn, inspired me to make this very video. With that in mind, I present to each and every one of you motherfuckers dreams I had, inspired by GradeAUnderA. Thanks for the inspiration, and keep doing your thing, you big-chin bastard. Alrighty, let's get started. Dreams are much like a Jackson Pollock painting. It's all just a bunch of fucking nonsense. But I will give my brain credit where it's due. The fact it can come up with all this crazy-ass shit I would never even think of on my own is something of a marvel. Case in point, I once had a dream where Vin Diesel was a villain. It was one of those dreams you aren't in, but you still get to see everything happen in third person. Him and his underlings were inside a factory, most likely because this factory in particular had a lifetime supply of steroids and fast cars. At some point, Vinny grabbed a baby by the throat and held him or her over the ledge of the second level, which was higher than Cheech and Chong. Being a villain, Dream Diesel did what any other villain would have done in his position. He dropped the damn baby like a hot potato. As the baby fell, because gravity is a thing even in Dreamland, he or she collided into several objects on the way down, before ultimately landing on the first floor. As if this dream didn't include enough what the fuckery, the blood that started pouring out from the now-deceased child was gray. Yep, I'm pretty sure Vin killed the baby T-1000. Alright, moving on. Now, why is it your brain decides to make you dream about the things you fear the most? In my case, I had an immense fear of dolls as a child. And what did my brain do? Make me have recurring dreams about being chased by living dolls who were intent on introducing me to God. Oh yes, because non-living dolls weren't scary enough as is. Thanks a lot, brain, you wrinkly pink pig. Though, as bad as those dreams were, they paled in comparison to the wooden man statue dream. Let me explain. During the 90s, my grandma Sheila, who is now dead, but don't worry about it because she was a complete bitch anyway, lived in a less than fancy apartment. Her apartment was on the first floor, and the building in question is located in the same city we still currently live in. Me and my older brother would often visit her apartment due to the fact my biological father, who is Sheila's oldest son, lived there at the time, and we loved hanging out with our dad. But the one takeaway that came from visiting my grandmother's apartment is at the end of this motherfucking hallway stood this jackass, aka the Wooden Man statue. He scared the absolute tinkle out of me. He resembled Major Chip Hazard from Small Soldiers, with the exception of being at least 3 feet tall, made of wood, and having the ability to make you shit yourself. Every time I slept over at the apartment, I would dream about Woody McFuckface coming to life and chase me down the hallway, while he made these creepy as all hell moaning noises, which sounded like this. So basically, he sounded like a super de-duper drunk grandpa who has had one too many drinks and can't even put together a coherent sentence. After having dreamed about the wooden dildo chasing me one too many times, I decided enough was enough. During our final confrontation, I remember standing at the entry of the hallway. As he ran towards me, I grabbed a bowling ball from where I have no idea and chucked it his way. The moment it collided into him, the ball busted his made out of dead tree having ass open like Glenn Ree's head. Yes, I actually heard the sound of bowling pins clashing together in the dream. During the aftermath, I distinctly remember watching my mom and biological father clean up what was left of Chips Ahoy, when, to my dismay, my mother gave me shit. Look at what you did! The fuck? Flat Top tried making me retire early, and instead of showing concern for my well-being, you scold me for rightfully defending myself? Clearly, you don't care about your dream son dying. I love you, real mom. As for you, dream mom, go fuck yourself. On the bright side, when I killed him in my dreams, I never had another dream about him again. Anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what your weirdest dream was about. Be sure to subscribe and all that jazz, or I'll leave a sack of moldy fucking potatoes on your doorstep.